Welcome to more Gran Turismo 6 Quick Match Specialtatin. Today we have more 500 performance point production or not so cars at Trial Mountain Reverse. And it ain't even really cars, folks, because I doubt that would be considered a car. I don't really know. And obviously the Ram ain't exactly a car either. But as of now, it is a true car in the lead there, and it actually ain't a Gixxer yet. We'll see if that trend continues, folks. We'll just have to see. That ZZ2 being four-wheel drive got a whole heck of a heap of a run off the line there. But let's see if it can out-handle the rest. Given that it's a Nardo in second and a 177 in third, that probably does help its chances. But there is a relatively dirty rocket behind it, and well, the Gixxers are now coming to the front pretty picking quick. If a car that weighs less than anything else in the field tries to race dirty, generally that just holds people up. And when the Gixxers are trying to get up to the front quicker than lickety split, that generally just holds the rest of the people up. And now to drag race, folks. The 177 just sort of gives up on. If that car has anything going for it, in theory it would be straight line speed, but it gave up anyway, so there you have it, folks. But anyway, it's already a Gixxer trying to get second, and if it can get second, then it might very well get first, but second messes up right in front of the Gixxer, which gives the Gixxer the penalty. Even the magical Gixxers still cannot win with the Polyphony digital penalty system as said in the previous race. That's sort of kind of messed up too, is that Gixxer did all it could there and it didn't do anything wrong and it still gets the penalty. Why is it seeming like it's a reoccurring thing that every time it seems like there's a penalty, it seems like something or another still ain't right about it? I'd say for every 5 penalties, only one of them is assessed correctly to one or both drivers. All the other 4 have something or another wrong with some aspect of the penalty. Literally, I don't even think that's an over-exaggeration. But anyway, nonetheless, it's the Gixxer in second now, but it's a whole heck of a heap of a battle there for third, because the Ram is right in the thick of the battle there, with another Gixxer right caught picking there. Yeah, that Gixxer's brave to be right on the Ram's inside there, now on the outside there. Let's see if he can get it past done there, because this is a straightaway, so in theory that Gixxer shouldn't be as good. But as we've seen in previous videos, that Gixxer ain't as bad as you would think it would be on a straight. But this particular one ain't exactly all that good either, so the Ram is indeedy dandy gaining time on it. Let's see if the Ram can indeedy dandy gain time on that ZZ2. And ain't really losing time. But now that's a turn again, that Gixxer's there again. And there's yet another Gixxer there again. And that Gixxer trying to get by there again. So he can get to the other Gixxer that's sort of kind of getting there again. Because the Ram's actually sort of gaining on that one up front. But that Gixxer behind the Ram and wants to get around that Ram. So there's a faster Gixxer in the back and a slower Gixxer in the front. This ain't exactly going to end well, is it? Actually, it ain't going that bad yet. And actually, yeah, the Gixxer got around relatively cleanly there. The Gixxer got around relatively cleanly there. So it didn't really downright wreck anybody, so I guess that's something at least. And it's shaping up to be a pretty cotton-picking good battle for the lead now, too, because that Gixxer's coming up quicker than lickety split. That ZZ2's drifting for whatever reason, and that gets the Gixxer the bottom line here and probably the lead. Yeah, I don't know why that ZZ2 drifted there, but it didn't exactly pay off because that Gixxer got around quicker than lickety split. But let's see if the ZZ2 can do something on the straight. I kind of doubt it, because especially with that having a whole heck of a heap of downforce, it probably ain't going to be all that fast on the straight. And yeah, I think that Gixxer might very well be gone now. But it is not a bad battle for third. That Gixxer ain't exactly on his bumper, but it's better on the turns. And that Ram is actually pretty picking close to that ZZ2's bumper there. So let's see if this can end up being a 4-way battle eventually. From the Ram's perspective, it is shaping up to be a pretty picking good battle between everybody there. But let's see who ends up getting advantage through this general pack. That Gixxer's going to try to pass on the outside, which is probably going to slow them two down, which might very well get that other ZZ2 in the battle, which might very well be able to get a Ram in the battle. But with this being the final few turns here, there ain't really all that much time for anybody to get in any battle. But that ZZ2 got most likely an undeserved penalty, so that does get the Ram around that car. And, I mean, wait, actually, I couldn't tell if it was a ZZ2 or a Gixxer because that happened quicker than lickety split. I guess if that... Yeah, I guess it was a Gixxer. But anyway, same thing there. I guess either way, they'd still get the Ram in the same position. And that Ram actually ends up getting to 4 from all that chaos. It couldn't quite catch that ZZ2, which couldn't quite catch that ZZ2, which couldn't get all that close really to that Gixxer. It wasn't all that far away, but it wasn't really all that close either. And that Gixxer probably got an undeserved penalty, but even though that was sort of kind of, some people got to where they wanted to, some people didn't, and then some people got where they wanted to, and then had something that shouldn't have happened happen, it was still not a bad race. Could it have gone better for some drivers? Yes. Could it have gone worse for some drivers? Yes. Did it go about as equally as expected for some drivers? Kind of hard to say, because I ain't any other drivers. But not a bad race, nonetheless. It would be nice if somebody could beat a GT6, but, well, that's probably asking it a little bit too much, folks. Yeehaw! Somebody please beat the Gixxers at one point.